Today we're going to be showing you how to install the Boost Auto Parts marker lights onto this style tow mirror. This will apply for switchback and non-switchback replacement marker lights found at boostautoparts.com. This procedure is specifically for aftermarket mirrors. If you have OEM mirrors, please reference a separate Boost Auto Parts video. First thing you want to do is go ahead and fold the mirror all the way like this. Then you just go ahead and remove the upper glass. Go ahead and pry up from the bottom. Go ahead and remove the defrost pins on the back of the glass here and any other connectors you may have. Now to remove your lower glass, you'll go ahead and tilt it all the way down. Then take a flathead screwdriver, insert it down the center behind the glass there to the mount point. Just sort of twist and pry out. If you had lower defrost, you want to make sure to remove those wires. If you do end up breaking your glass, we do offer a full range of replacement glass at boostautoparts.com. Now as you can see here, there's 5 shroud screws going around the outer shroud there. You just want to go ahead and remove those screws. Just go ahead and take a flat blade screwdriver and pry on those 3 tabs for the cap here. It'll just release the cap. Now we're just going to go ahead and remove the front shroud. You want to go ahead and grab the outer edge and pull out while also bracing the light and the backing, making sure nothing falls apart. Go ahead and pull that directly off, set that shroud to the side and let the defrost wires pull through. Now you want to go ahead and remove the light and backing here. If you have a puddle light, be sure to unplug it before removing. Now you just want to go ahead and unplug the front light. You may have a different connector depending on where your aftermarket mirrors are from. Now we're going to take the light provided by Boost Auto Parts and go ahead and slide the connector provided by Boost Auto Parts into the light and push that gray latch forward. Now you're going to go ahead and cut off the aftermarket connector on the mirror. Go ahead and set that to the side. Now you just go ahead and strip both wires back.
Now you can see the wires provided by Boost Auto Parts are labeled ground, turn signal, running light, and spotlight. Depending on the manufacturer of your mirrors, you may already have all 4 wires existing. If not, you may need to run additional wires through the body of the mirror if you'd like those functions to work. You do not have to use all the functions on the lights, however they are equipped to operate with all the different functions. If your mirrors were originally turn signal only on the front light, and you're just going with a direct replacement, and you only want the front light to work as turn signal, we recommend splicing the running light and turn signal wires to the pre-existing wire.
First thing you want to do is go ahead and strip back the ground wire on the connector you plugged into your front light here. Then you'll want to go ahead and take a butt connector and just go ahead and crimp that ground wire into the butt connector there. Then you want to take the other end of that butt connector and crimp it to the existing ground wire inside the mirror. Since your mirrors are signal only mirrors here, you'll want to go ahead and strip off the ends of the blue and red and yellow wires that you got with your lights from Boost Auto Parts. Then you want to take both ends of that blue and yellow and red wire and go ahead and put them into a butt connector and crimp it down. Now just go ahead and take the other side of the butt connector and crimp it onto the signal wire existing in the mirror. Now if your mirrors didn't originally have spotlight, you just won't use that white spotlight wire on the Boost Auto Parts harness. If you're installing these as signal only, you can now proceed to the reassembly of the mirror.
If you had independent running light, obviously hook running light up by itself, turn signal up by itself, ground up by itself, and spotlight.
Now since your front lights are signal and running light, you'll go ahead and strip all the wires back that came to the front light originally.
Now your wire colors may vary. In this case, the wire colors are a direct match to the Boost Auto Parts ones, but if you don't know, you'll need to match them up. So the Boost Auto Parts wiring is labeled running light, turn signal, spot, and ground. You'll want to make sure that you're connecting the right wire to the right function. You may need to use a test light or a voltmeter to verify the function of each wire if your wire colors do not match.
Now you just go ahead and strip all the wires on the included Boost Auto Parts harness. Now using whatever method you choose, you just want to go ahead and splice each wire from the Boost Auto Parts harness to the mirror harness. Just go ahead and take the front light and the backing, line them up, making sure the bezels for the light sit in. Go ahead and line that up on the mirror. All the bolt holes will just line right up. Then we just tucked those wires away here, and we'll go ahead and put the front shroud on. Make sure you go ahead and route those defrost wires through the front shroud if you have them there. Just go ahead and snap it together. Go ahead and reinstall those 5 bezel screws here. Just go ahead and snap the cap back on, making sure the front tab slides all the way into the mirror. You go ahead and put the lower glass back on. If you did have defrost on your lower glass, make sure you put the pins back on there. Go ahead and just snap that on. It is press fit, so press down in the center. Then you go ahead and take your upper glass here, go ahead and plug the defrost wires back in. Then with the stabilization pins on the glass, you want to make sure they slide into those 3 guides there. With the stabilization pins all lined up, you'll go ahead and insert the glass. You want to press down on the center of the glass since it is a press fit design. It'll snap right into place. Go ahead and fold the mirror back into its driving position.
And just like that, your installation is complete. To get all the parts shown in this video, check out our website at boostautoparts.com.